I'd like to talk to you about 5 ways to build better relationships. And I'm going to start with a quote from Susan Scott, the founder of FierceInc. She says, the most valuable currency that anyone can have is not money. It's not intelligence, attractiveness, self-sufficiency, or charisma. It's relationships. Your relationships are our emotional capital. So let's talk about 5 ways to build that emotional capital. The first is be 100% present wherever you're at. Totally empty your mind of your agendas and focus on the other person. Take that time to really focus in on what are their needs. Zig Ziglar says you can get anything you want in life if you help enough people get what they want. Absolutely. It just comes back and returns. Think about this. Give people 5 to 10 minutes of your undivided attention. It's such a gift. Let me reverse that perspective. When somebody you love gives you 5 to 10 minutes of their undivided attention, how does that feel? What a great feeling it is to get that. We feel valued. We feel seen. We feel respected. That's what we want to do with others. Absolutely. Step number 2, stop and think before we reply. Stop and think, will that reply actually help or hurt the relationship? Will it solve a problem? Will it give them impactful feedback? If not, we may need to change that. As human beings, we have a choice between whatever event or hearing something and replying. Use that wisely, right? And every time we do, it builds our EQ, our emotional quotient. Number 3 is take responsibility for our actions, all of them, not just the easy ones, but the difficult things, the time when whatever you did was not what you intended. Apologize. Say, that's not what I intended. And the next time you have that same choice or that same intention, make a different choice. Right? Take that responsibility. It's pretty easy to blame it on an external event or another villain. We had a choice in that matter, and we made some kind of choice in that matter that created that end result. Take responsibility for that. It builds your credibility. Yeah. Number 4, spend your breaks finding someone that you have a difficult time communicating with. Spend that time being open and thinking about, why do I have that? Find out what some of their communication needs are. What are some of their desires, and how you can best fulfill those needs or desires. Tackling those difficult conversations will make it easy when you get into a situation that's much hotter. There's a lot more conflict involved, and you need to deal with that person at that time. It gives us some opportunity to work on ourselves and create a better relationship, even in those difficult situations. And number 5, smile. Smiling is something that almost anyone can do. It transcends all language barriers. It'll warm up a room. It needs to be sincere, though. So if you're not quite in that place, get there before you smile. And keep in mind, smiling is contagious. Wait till you see what happens when you employ that more often.